someone who will marry you in September secretly in this profession. My child, tonight I open before you a secret that has been hidden from every ear, a truth that the heavens waited for the right moment to whisper into your soul. This September, a person is being guided to you, not in the open, but quietly, under the cover of destiny's silence. You are standing on the edge of a revelation so deep that once you hear it, nothing about your tomorrow will ever be the same again. This marriage will not come with drums or loud announcements, but with the softest steps, almost invisible to the outside world. Destiny is painting your life in colors others cannot yet see, but you must stay awake to witness the shift. Because the one who is walking toward you belongs to a profession that holds more power than you ever imagined. My child, the whispers of angels surround your nights now, carrying fragments of conversations about you. They speak of a soul who has been keeping a secret so tightly, waiting for the month of September to unveil it. This secret is marriage, your name tied with theirs under heaven's unseen hand. The profession they belong to is respected, noble, and quietly admired by many. People often trust them with their lives, without even realizing the depth of their sacrifice. And now, that same person, wrapped in their duty and silent devotion, is being prepared to step into your life as the one meant for you. My child, heaven's silence has been heavy because it has been guarding this moment for you. The reason you felt strange shifts around you lately is because that soul has already started preparing for this secret bond. Their heart beats with urgency, but their profession demands discipline, silence, and patience. They have watched you from a distance, never revealing what lies inside their chest. Every word they speak to others feels ordinary, but when they think of you, their heart burns with an extraordinary fire. They carry the strength of someone who serves, yet the tenderness of someone who loves deeply. My child, this profession is one where uniforms are worn with pride. It is a profession where responsibility comes before personal desire. And still, in their hidden moments, all they dream of is building a life with you, away from the eyes of the world. You may not have noticed the way their presence lingers close to your path. Perhaps you thought it was coincidence, perhaps you believed it was routine. But every step, every glance, every silent decision has been part of a divine script bringing you both closer to a September only heaven foresaw. They know that their duty cannot allow them to confess openly. That is why heaven has chosen secrecy as the path for this marriage. They must protect their name, their uniform, and their oath. Yet their soul cannot deny the pull that draws them toward you. My child, in your dreams you might have seen shadows of this person. Maybe a hint in their profession, a symbol, or even a face blurred with light. Those dreams were not illusions. They were windows showing you the one who is preparing to step forward. Their silence is not weakness. It is the mark of their discipline. But heaven has been whispering in their ears the same way it whispers in yours. And very soon, the pressure within them will overflow, and the secret marriage in September will not just be a dream but a reality sealed. This profession is tied to protection, to sacrifice, to standing strong when others crumble. They have faced storms, carried burdens, and guarded lives. Yet now, the deepest calling in their heart is to guard your soul, your happiness, your tomorrow. My child, the closer September comes, the stronger the pull becomes between your destiny and theirs. They are bound by rules and silence, yet their soul is restless because of you. Heaven has already signed this bond, and no force on earth can stop it. You might have wondered why sudden signs kept appearing in your path. Faces of strangers that felt familiar, uniforms crossing your sight more often than usual. These are not accidents, they are gentle reminders of the secret profession of the one coming for you. My child, every heartbeat of theirs has been tested by discipline. They belong to a world where strength must always be shown, where fear cannot exist. Yet when it comes to you, their strength turns into softness, and their silence turns into longing. The secrecy of this marriage is not a weakness, but a divine design. Their profession cannot allow loud celebrations or public declarations. But heaven's blessing does not need noise, it only needs truth, and truth is already written for both of you. They have walked through fire and carried burdens that others will never understand. The weight of their duty has sometimes left scars, but those scars are the proof of their courage. And still, beyond all battles, their heart has been preserved only for you. My child, listen carefully, for heaven is giving you recognition of signs. The way they stand, the way their eyes search for you even when others are near. In their silence you will find every confession their lips could not speak. This profession teaches them to hide their emotions, to bury personal desires beneath responsibility. But heaven cannot be silenced, and love cannot be locked away forever. In September, that lock will break, and their heart will pour into yours with undeniable force. Every delay, every secret, every waiting moment has been building up to this. The curtain is ready to fall, and behind it stands the one chosen for you. They will take your hand not in noise, but in the quiet power of destiny fulfilled. My child, destiny often hides its treasures until the moment when your heart is finally ready. You have walked through betrayals, through losses, through seasons of loneliness. But September has been marked as the month when heaven restores what was taken from you. The one chosen for you lives between two worlds. One world is duty, where they protect, guide, and serve without hesitation. The other world is hidden, where your name has been written in the secret corners of their soul. My child, this person has faced moments when they had to choose between love and responsibility. Again and again, they sacrificed their own desires for others. But now, heaven is making sure they no longer have to choose. You are both becoming one. They belong to a profession that demands respect but rarely reveals softness. People admire their strength, yet no one sees the hidden ache in their heart. That ache is you, and only you have been sent to heal it. They will not confess in loud gatherings. They will not show the world what is happening inside them. But in September, in the stillness of secrecy, they will join their destiny to yours in a way that cannot be broken. My child, their silence has been your protection. If the world knew before time, many forces would try to stop this bond. That is why the angels have covered it under shadows until now. The power of their profession will shock you once the truth is fully shown. It is a profession where bravery is tested, where sacrifice is demanded, and where honor must never be compromised. And still, their greatest honor will be to call you their own. Every sacrifice they made has led them here. Every lonely night they endured was for this moment. And now, the season of waiting is coming to its end. My child, the month of September is not ordinary for you. Heaven has stamped it with a seal of fulfillment, a secret destiny opening right before your eyes. And the one chosen for you is walking steadily toward you, carrying both their uniform and their love. They have fought wars inside and outside themselves. Their life has been a battlefield, where every day they chose others before choosing themselves. Yet in the quiet spaces of their soul, your name has been the unshaken prayer. My child, you must understand the depth of their sacrifice. To belong to such a profession is to give up freedom for discipline, to give up dreams for duty. And yet, even under that heavy burden, Heaven allowed one dream to remain untouched, you. They tried to bury their feelings, to silence the heartbeat that whispered your name. But Heaven's timing is unstoppable. In September, what they tried to hide will stand before you like the brightest light in a room of shadows. Their eyes already carry the truth. If you look closely, you will see the weight they hold, the stories untold, the emotions unspoken. But inside, every piece of them is tied to you. My child, the angels are preparing the table of destiny. Every path you walk, every place you go, every sign you see is bringing you closer to the moment of revelation. The bond is already sealed. You are only waiting to witness it unfold. This marriage will not begin with a crowd, but with Heaven as the only witness. The secret will be kept tight until the right moment, when even the silence around you will feel divine. And once it happens, no force will be able to undo it. You may feel that time has been testing you too long. But time was not your enemy, it was your preparation. The delay was only Heaven's way of making sure you both are ready to step into this union. My child, you are not reading this by accident. The truth has been chasing you quietly, waiting for the right moment to appear. September is that moment, and Heaven will not allow you to miss it. The person tied to your destiny has been guarding this secret with everything they have. Their profession demands silence, demands that their personal life remain hidden. But love cannot be chained forever, and soon their secret will reach you. My child, their path has been lonely, though surrounded by many. They have protected countless lives, yet in their own life, no one saw their hidden pain. That is why Heaven has chosen you, to be the one who sees beyond their duty into their heart. The marriage that waits for you will not carry the weight of public noise. Instead, it will carry the purity of two souls coming together in silence. And in that silence, you will find more meaning than the loudest celebrations of the world. They know the risks of confessing openly. They know how their profession could react if the truth is revealed too soon. That is why they have carried this secret like a sacred fire, close to their chest, hidden from the eyes of the world. My child, they have asked Heaven silently for a sign, a confirmation, a blessing. And every answer has pointed to you. You are the piece missing from their life, the anchor their soul has waited for. The angels are guiding their steps with precision. Every decision they make now is influenced by the urgency of September. They know the moment is near, and they cannot wait any longer. Their strength is respected by many, but their heart belongs only to you. And very soon, they will give you not just their name, but their entire being, bound in a secret covenant of love. My child, the clock of Heaven is striking closer to your moment. Every sign, every whisper, every dream you carried has been leading to this single truth. The secret is no longer just in the air, it is standing at your doorstep. This person is not ordinary, and neither is their path. They have walked through danger, through battles, through storms of responsibility. Yet even with all of that, heaven allowed their heart to beat only for you. My child, their profession is one where courage must rise above fear, where the uniform they wear is both a shield and a burden. And it is from this noble place that your September union has been prepared. They are trained to protect, to defend, to stand tall when others fall. But around you, their soul softens, their heart trembles, and their silence breaks. You are the only one who makes them human again, beyond their duty. The secrecy of this marriage is heaven's shield. If the world knew too early, the weight of judgment could fall on both of you. But heaven has wrapped it in silence, so that the moment can arrive safely. My child, the angels have marked this September as the ending of your waiting. No more delays, no more shadows, no more silent suffering. The truth will stand tall, and you will finally see the one who has been chosen for you. Their profession will shock some who learn of it. People may not believe that someone who carries such responsibility could carry such love. But heaven delights in surprises, and this is one written only for you. In their hands, they have held power, but in their heart, they have held your name. And now, the balance of both is coming together in one destiny that cannot be broken. My child, remember these words as the days move closer. When September's quiet night arrives, it will carry the sound of your new beginning. And once it begins, nothing will be able to take it away from you. Your story was never meant to be ordinary. That is why the heavens chose a person whose life was already extraordinary. Together, you will walk a path no one else can copy, a union born in secrecy but crowned in eternity. So hold on tightly. Do not let doubt steal your peace in these last days of waiting. The one who belongs to you is closer than you think, carrying both their profession and their love straight into your arms. And when they finally stand before you, you will understand why heaven made you wait this long. Every scar, every delay, every secret, it was all so that this September marriage could happen exactly as written. My child, the first story has ended, but destiny is not finished speaking. What you thought was the conclusion was only the opening chapter. September still carries more layers of secrets that even you have not seen yet. The person tied to you has been revealed in part, but heaven never exposes everything at once. Their profession carries not only duty but also a hidden danger. And now, the angels are preparing to show you what lies beyond the surface. My child, this marriage is not only about love but also about protection. The one who comes for you in September is not just a partner but a shield. They have been trained by life itself to stand in front of storms while keeping you safe. Even now, forces around you are moving silently. Not everyone will be happy when this secret comes out. Some will resist, some will fight, but none can undo what heaven has already sealed. The whispers you hear at night are not imagination. They are warnings, gentle reminders that destiny is heavy and sacred. Heaven is not asking you to be afraid, but to be awake. My child, the profession they belong to demands loyalty above all else. People admire them but never fully know them. Yet you will see what others never will, the heart behind the uniform. This September, there will be a meeting that feels like coincidence. Do not ignore it, for that moment is written in your destiny scroll. In that meeting, the truth will begin to unfold more openly. The one you are meant for has already been dreaming of you. They wake with your name unspoken on their lips. And every day closer to September, their heart beats faster toward you. My child, the thread of destiny is weaving tighter. Every sunrise in September is pulling you closer to the revelation. And every shadow in your path is only proof that light is about to break through. The one who belongs to you has been restless. Their soul feels the countdown even though their lips stay silent. They know the hour is approaching when hiding will no longer be possible. My child, you may notice unusual movements around you. People who never looked your way will suddenly notice you. But it is not them, it is heaven arranging encounters to bring the right soul nearer. This profession they belong to is one where lives depend on them. They carry respect without asking for it, power without showing it. And yet, the deepest mission of their heart has always been you. They have prayed silently for strength to balance their duty and their love. For too long, they believed they would have to choose one and lose the other. But heaven has declared that in September, they will have both. My child, when they step toward you, their silence will finally break. You will see in their eyes what words could never carry. The truth of their devotion will strike deeper than any promise ever spoken. Do not mistake their calmness for indifference. Inside, their heart burns like fire for you. But they have hidden it, because their profession demanded secrecy until the right time. September is the month where heaven says, "Enough waiting." This bond will no longer stay buried in shadows. It will step forward, even if the world is not ready. My child, you may feel restless as September unfolds, because your spirit already senses what the body has not yet seen. The truth is not far anymore, it is walking steadily toward you. The one chosen is no longer able to hide behind silence. Their profession requires discipline, but love is a fire no command can extinguish. They have been trained to stand firm in front of storms, yet when it comes to you, their strength melts into surrender. And soon, they will no longer resist. What destiny has written? My child, you are being prepared for a sudden moment. Heaven will not announce it with trumpets, but with a quiet shift in the air. And in that silence, you will recognize their presence. They have stood among many, yet felt incomplete. They have worn a uniform that made them appear unshakable, yet their heart trembled with your memory. And this September, that trembling will turn into action. Do not be surprised if unusual events begin to circle around you. These are not random, they are steps placed by heaven to align your paths. Every delay, every detour has been pointing straight to this union. My child, the secret of their profession is part of why the marriage must remain hidden. They cannot reveal everything openly, but you will be given access to the truth. Once you stand beside them, no barrier will remain. There is a power in secrecy that the world does not understand. It protects, it shields, it allows love to grow without interruption. That is why heaven has chosen this hidden path for you both. The day is coming when they will reach out, not just with hands, but with their soul. And in that moment, your waiting will end, your destiny will begin. My child, you will notice the signs increasing around you. Conversations will shift, familiar faces will act differently, and moments will feel unusually heavy. These are confirmations that the promise of September is nearing its unveiling. The one chosen for you carries authority in their role, but humility in their heart. People respect them without question, yet they quietly bow before heaven's plan. And in that quiet bowing, your name has always been present. My child, the secrecy is not to hide you but to protect you. Their profession demands silence until the exact moment. If revealed too soon, too many eyes would attempt to interfere. Even now, they wrestle between duty and desire. But each passing day in September pushes them closer to choosing you fully. Heaven has given them courage that cannot be stopped. You may feel sudden waves of emotion, joy, tears, or even restlessness. These are not accidents, they are your spirit aligning with theirs. Both of you are being pulled into the same destiny thread. My child, when heaven writes a union, no earthly law can erase it. The secrecy may frustrate you now, but it is building a foundation stronger than any public noise. What begins in silence will last for eternity. They have practiced control all their life, but no amount of training has been able to silence your name echoing within them. You are the one thing they could never resist. In September, that restraint will collapse. What was hidden will be spoken, what was silent will roar, and your story will begin. My child, as the days of September slip away, the tension within destiny grows louder. The one chosen for you cannot carry this silence much longer. Their heart is heavy with words they have never dared to speak aloud. This person has built their life on service, on standing strong for others. But inside them burns the quiet desire to finally stand beside you. That desire is what heaven has chosen to honor this month. My child, watch carefully, for heaven will arrange a meeting that will not feel ordinary. It may appear simple, but your spirit will recognize it immediately. That will be the moment you know the hidden prophecy is unfolding. They will not shout their love, but you will feel it in the way they look at you. Their eyes will hold stories their lips could never form, and that gaze will be the beginning of your forever. They have been trained to endure without complaint, to obey without question. But for you, their obedience has already shifted. They are no longer serving duty alone, they are serving destiny. My child, the angels have been moving around your life like unseen guardians. Every obstacle that tried to block this marriage has already been removed. That is why your spirit feels lighter, even when your mind cannot explain it. The secrecy will not last forever. Once September closes, the truth will stand visible to your heart. And in that revelation, you will finally feel the weight of waiting lift away. They will give you not just companionship, but protection, stability, and purpose. Their profession has trained them to fight for what matters most. And now, you are what matters most. My child, heaven has kept this secret sealed for so long because the timing had to be perfect. If it came earlier, you both were not ready. If it came later, the pain of delay would have been too heavy. Now, September has unlocked the season of revelation. The chosen one feels a pressure building inside their spirit that no command can suppress. Their heart is racing toward you like a river finally breaking its dam. My child, people around them see only their profession, their uniform, their role. But you will see the human behind it, the fragile soul who has hidden love in silence for years. You will see what no one else is allowed to witness. The angels are arranging divine alignment. Suddenly, paths that never crossed will meet. And in that crossing, heaven will whisper to you, "This is the one." The secrecy still has purpose. Until the very moment, it will protect your bond from unwanted eyes. But once the seal breaks, the truth will shine brighter than anything hidden. My child, this person has always carried themselves with strength. But when they kneel before heaven, they will bring your name with them. Every prayer, every silent wish, has been you. You may doubt sometimes, thinking it is too impossible. But heaven does not reveal such mysteries without completion. The marriage will not be spoken of by many, but it will be blessed by eternity. The fire they feel cannot be stopped now. September's days are too short to contain it. Soon, the silence will end, and love will step into the open. My child, the waiting is reaching its end. The whispers of heaven are turning into a voice you can no longer ignore. The one chosen for you is stepping out of shadows into the light of September. Their profession has always demanded silence, sacrifice, and secrecy. Yet, even under that heavy discipline, their heart has been loyal to you. This loyalty is now too strong to be hidden. My child, watch the coming days with careful eyes. An encounter will happen that looks simple to others but will shake your soul. In that moment, you will feel heaven confirming everything. The one you are meant for will stand in front of you, not just with strength, but with surrender. They will no longer hide behind duty. They will choose you, openly and without fear. This marriage will not begin with noise. It will begin with the stillness of two souls finally finding each other. And in that stillness, eternity itself will bear witness. My child, your tears, your prayers, your long nights of waiting, none were wasted. Every cry you thought went unheard has been carried to heaven. And heaven answered with this secret September gift. The angels rejoice because destiny has been fulfilled. The journey of loneliness ends here. The chapter of union begins now. This person from their noble profession will no longer keep you in the dark. They will hold your hand, they will protect your heart, and they will walk into forever with you. My child, once this unfolds, you will finally understand why everything before had to happen the way it did. The delays, the silence, the secrecy, it was all preparation for this moment. The blessing was too precious to be rushed. Now the heavens declare completion. The bond is sealed, the covenant is made, and September is crowned with your new beginning. You are not stepping into a chance. You are stepping into a promise. So walk forward without fear. The one meant for you is here, their profession no longer a wall but a foundation. And in their arms, you will know peace that cannot be broken. This is the destiny heaven always held for you. And now, it is yours.